What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day. The video, let me explain something to some people. The videos, my reviews are going to be up a little late, like around 9:30, 10 o'clock, because of my work schedule. Like, literally, as soon as General Hospital went off, I had to get ready to go to work. I didn't even have time to do it when I normally do it. I had to, like, jump up and go to work. And I've been dying all fucking day to do this video. Because when I watched this episode, you already know I had some shit to talk. This is so good. Mm-mm-mm. I needed that. So you know it's Fat Tuesday. I'm about to be so greedy tonight. If you people have never drunk this, I'm sure some of you have. Maybe some of you haven't. Coca-Cola vanilla. It would change your life. I'm just saying, get with it. It's the best. Anyway, let me get on with this. Who do I start with first? Because the fuckery was real in this episode. Ava. 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 Her and Paul. They might as well just have sex and get it over with. Because the sexual tension has been mounting. Just fuck and make puppies and get over it. I mean, come on, let's get it on here. The way she slapped him, you saw that perverted look on his face. That bitch liked it. He liked it. You saw that pervert look on his face. I mean, I want them to hook up, but I feel bad for Tracy. Cause Tracy, I mean, she think that's her boo, her man. I don't know what the fuck Paul and Tracy are to each other at this point. I really don't know. They never really established that they're a couple again, but it has been kind of getting there without the conversation actually going there. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm starving. I just got out of work. I'm like starving. Anyway, I know y'all saying he's a pain in the ass. I know. I can't help it. Anyway, Ava, he wants her basically to sleep with Sonny's son Morgan again, or do whatever she got to do to get information on Sonny. I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, Ava stood up for herself and she told him, "I'm not your whore," and that's what she told him. She's not his hoe, and he ain't about to pimp her out like some $2 whore. Even though, in my opinion, Ava wouldn't be worth 50 cents on the corner, but that's just me. She dressed like a hooker, but not the expensive kind. But you know, she's worth about 25 cents in a bag of Kit Kats. I'm just saying. Anyway, I ain't lying. Um. So she refused, and that's when she got a knock at the door. And looky, booky, look who it was. Carly. This bitch comes over there to basically cuss her out for taunting Sonny in the courtroom. Then got mad at her over a blanket that Morgan brought over, telling Ava, "Oh, you're not gonna that she protects her kids and she has resources Ava don't know nothing about." Carly, what resources do you have, sweetie? The only resources you have are Sonny's resources. That's all. Um, I think Carly knows she's no match for Ava. Carly, after all the years and all the women Carly done bitch slapped and ran off, Ava's the one that really gets to her. I think Ava's the one because Carly know Ava ain't going nowhere no time soon. So Carly, you went from being the baddest bitch to being the runner up. You're the runner up bitch. That's pretty much what you are. Ava's number one at this point. You lost your momentum, sweetie. Now, not to say Carly can't get it back, because she can, but it's gonna take some work. Um, Ava obviously is not afraid of Carly. So my whole thing is, why the fuck did Carly even go to Ava's pimp? Like, what did that do? Like, what was the point of that? You setting yourself up for more bullshit because Ava could easily tell the judge or her lawyer, Oh, Carly came to my penthouse, threatened me, grabbed me, like all of that. She could tell the judge. So what purpose did it serve to march your ass over there and just give her a piece of your mind? Like, what did that do? Because all the bitch did was tell you to get out of her house. That's basically all she did. She basically shut you down like you were nothing, like you weren't worth her time. Carly, go sit down. So Carly calls Morgan or whatever. I guess she want him to go to the hospital, get himself checked out or whatever for bipolar or whatever. Okay. Anyway, back at Casa de Corinthos, Sonny was still acting like a big ass baby, mad because Carly missed the court hearing or whatever. Sonny, get over yourself. Trying to push her away, telling her the only reason he married her was because he wanted custody of Avery. Sonny, shut up. No, you didn't. Even Carly saw he was lying, because obviously he was. First of all, if that were true, you would have never bought her that big ass ring, and you would have never spent all that money on that big ass ring if it was just for show. He would have never did all that because that ring is too huge and that costs too much money for you just to be marrying somebody. And you wouldn't have made a big deal out of the wedding. You wouldn't have had all the kids there. You wouldn't have done all of that if you were just marrying her for that specific reason. You would have just married her right then and there when you asked her in bed. You would have just called a priest over and got it done. Come on, Sonny. Be real. I get where Sonny's coming from because he's upset and he don't want nobody taking care of him. He feels weak. I get that. But pushing people away makes you look weak. Come on now. Stop trying to act like you're too afraid to ask for help. Like, obviously, you're not in this alone. So stop acting like a bitch. Get your shit together and let Carly help you. That's what marriage is about. It's for better or for worse. And sometimes worse is bad as hell. So you got to just get with it. So you took those vows, stick to them. We ain't got time for no fifth divorce because I'm not going through this shit a sixth time watching y'all get married for number six. I'm not doing it again. I would turn the channel and not even talk about it. Like, seriously. It would be a non fucking factor. For real. Because I don't watch them get married too many times and too many divorces. And please, y'all change spouses more than y'all change drawers. I'm just saying. Come on now. How many times have y'all been married? Like, cut the shit out. Cut it out. And it was so funny because guess who showed up to the house? Epiphany. Well, actually, Nathan showed up first to tell Carly about the car accident, but then he got a phone call, so he left. Um, so Epiphany showed up. I guess she's Sonny's physical therapist. So Carly left after Epiphany threw her out, basically. I love Epiphany. Um, she don't take no shit, and Sonny should know that. Sonny's face was priceless. And when she was working him out in the bed, he got a phone call from Max. She took that cell phone and threw that bitch. I love it. Epiphany, I love her. She threw that fucking cell phone like it wasn't nothing. I said, go ahead, Epiphany. I love Epiphany. That's my bitch. So anyway, Ava, I mean, Alexis and Julian were having dinner or whatever. That's when Lulu came over asking about a legal separation. Here's my thoughts on you know what, I'm not even gonna talk about that right now because that's a whole nother topic in this episode that I'm gonna discuss in a minute. Let me just get Alexis and Julian out the way. So anyway, they were having dinner after Lulu left. Olivia came up, rushing up to tell Julian about something amazing that Leo did. Apparently Leo said mama, apparently. And Alexis wasn't too pleased about that. She was acting like a bitch. I I kind of get where Alexis is coming from. I don't condone anybody taking their frustrations out on a child. I don't, but I kind of get where she's coming from because this is new for her. You know what I mean? Like, her boyfriend has a baby. You know what I mean? By another woman, so it's kind of new for her. Like, it's new territory that she has to deal with, and she's trying her best to deal with it. So she came up with the idea for Julian to, since they're having Thanksgiving at their new house, to have everybody over, including Leo and Olivia. So she went back to the bar and she asked Olivia, would it be okay if Leo could, come over for Thanksgiving? And, she invited Olivia too, of course. And I think that was nice of Alexis because that shows the classy woman that she is, that I know she is. Alexis is very classy, so when she wants to be. Mm. Mm-mm. All I need is bacon. I should have threw some bacon on this. Let me digest. Anyway, so um, Nina was getting ready for her first day at the office as editor in chief of Crimson. I still got to get used to saying that. And of course, Kiki was her moody self, rude and petulant and a prissy little bitch. Um, so of course, Franco had to get her in line real quick. And after they left to go to their jobs, Morgan came over and Kiki came up with the idea to get a job. And I said, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, bitch. Join the workforce, honey. Like seriously, I mean, here's my thing. None of us wants to work. Even in real life, who wants to get up at the crack of dawn and go to work and bust your ass on it? Nobody wants to. But as adults, we don't have a fucking choice. Because every month, once a month, we get these things in the mail. And they're called bills. If we don't pay them, the electricity gets cut off. We get thrown out on our asses. We get thrown out basically, Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. A reaver don't you see you sucker, get the hell out. Basically, that's what happens. We get thrown out on our asses. Cars get repossessed. This is what happens, bitch. Get up and get a job. And thank God Kiki had the wherewithal to get one. Like, come on, let's go out here and get one. But of course, Morgan says, well, hopefully Carly will hire her. No, let her get a job with somebody who's not known to Carly or, a relative. Let her actually get in on her own. And Morgan basically will cover up the fact Kiki basically ran his mother off the road. He's basically willing to cover up that fact. He's a dummy. So Franco had his evaluation, his psych evaluation by Dr. Maddox. Um, that went well, I suppose. Of course, Dr. Maddox wanted more time with him. He wanted another session. But Obrecht put the shish kebab on that one because she told him technically he was only supposed to do one, so she rehired him. Of course, against doctor's orders because Mr. Dr. Maddox was clearly not done with Franco. So Franco got his job back. And Morgan and Carly were at the hospital when Nathan arrests Franco for running Carly off the road. The reason he came to that conclusion was because it was Franco's car, but it wasn't Franco who was driving the car. Kiki, of course. And let me guess, Morgan and Kiki are going to lie and let Franco go down for this. Of course they are. That's what they do. They lie. Come on. They're worse than teenagers. This is some shit I expect from teenagers. Not fully grown people. Well, this is Port Charles. I take that back. The land of the lies. So anyway, Dante was on a stakeout or whatever. And of course his cadet was Valerie. How fucking convenient. Um it's always convenient. Valerie and Dante always around each other. So Lulu was at the Metro Court bar and Olivia kept basically trying to bait her into taking Dante back. Oh, he's a good guy. He's this. Lulu, Olivia, I get that that's your child, sweetie. I get that that's your son, but back the fuck off, please, and let Lulu do Lulu. Let her think about this. This is like her decision at this point, so chill out. So after a minute, Lulu, she called Dante or whatever, and she told him basically he could pick the baby up the next day or whatever, and she hung up. And that's when I guess after that she changed her mind about the legal separation for now. She decided to call it off. So Alexis was happy about that. I think Lulu, like Lulu told Olivia, she don't know what she wants. She one minute she wants a separation, next minute she wants to jump Dylan's bones. She's reacting basically, but the problem is she don't know how to react. She's reacting, but she doesn't know what is the right reaction to this. Like she don't know. She's conflicted, which is okay. I think Lulu needs the separation though. I don't know if it should be legal. I'm glad she didn't just jump and file for divorce like most people would. She didn't do that. She said legal separation, so I applaud that. I think she needs some time to herself to really think. I think she really do, because it's not easy. I mean, I know deep down in her heart, she wants this marriage. She wants this second baby. She wants the family that she always wanted with Dante, but it's not gonna come back easily. It's not. It's gonna, it's gonna take time, and that's what she needs to take for herself. Some time, that's real life, and I'm glad that they're playing this out kind of like real life. Because this is what people go through. They're conflicted feelings about a cheating spouse. This is, how people feel. They don't know if they want to divorce. They don't know if they want to go back home and be with that person. It's hard. They don't know if they want to cheat too. It's a difficult, because you don't know how to react in a certain situation. You don't know how. You just kind of got to do what comes natural. Just figure it all out. Take your time. So I'm glad that she's taking her time. Um, so anyway, in the beginning of the episode though, Lulu and Maxie were talking at Crimson, and Maxie was a fucking pro at that desk. She was handling business. And that's when Nina crept in and Lulu didn't know. So Lulu ran off at the mouth talking about how Nina was unqualified. But I mean, even though I think it kind of came out harsh, she was right. Nina is unqualified. I wouldn't make her the boss of hell no. So basically, Nina was talking about, oh, Maxie was letting her know we need to revamp this entire company. Like, this whole business needs a overhaul, which I agree it does. So she was thinking, Nina was thinking about doing a photo shoot and stuff like that. And what was it, Morocco? I think it was, somewhere in the island. But that's not in their budget. So Julian came in and basically told them do something that's free. Use social media. You need an online presence. And I agreed with Julian. You need to let the world know Crimson is back, And by doing that is social media. This is a day and age where social media works. You need to put out a few teaser videos, a few teaser tweets, letting everybody know Crimson is back. Like, you need to start doing that. You know what I mean? Like, they need to do that and let the people know Crimson is back and it's about to be popping. And it's about to be better than ever. I personally feel like Maxie should be in charge of this company because obviously Nina don't know what she's doing, and Maxie worked her ass off for Kate. So I feel like she has earned the right to be at least co-editor in chief. I feel like they both should run it, not just be somebody's assistant. Maxie is so much more than that, and she knows that business way better than Nina do. So I feel like Maxie should take the reins, or at least they should run it together. Um, so what else happened in this episode? I think that's everything. If I'm forgetting something, just let me know in the comments, cause I don't think I remember the last part of this episode. I don't think I remember. But anyway, let me know if I'm forgetting. I hope all you have a great day. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.